Dream into my world. Wrap your mind around my hurt and pain. Feel the warmth of being heartbroken and ashamed. You can just call me depression. I'm not hard to find. In any season or recession, I'm there. I got you masquerading around like you don't even have a care. I linger around the halls of the classrooms. I can pursue the one-night standers. I lure you. I seduce you. Then I slander. I see your hurt and pain. Sometimes it feels like you're dying. I even convinced you that one night to let your wrist do the crying. I gave you that idea. And you accepted my invitation. Wearing the mask underneath smile is your only sensation. How about this? Let's get a first-hand look. Let's meet one of my victims. Because of life's circumstances, he was the easiest one to hook. I was sad and lonely. I was living from day to day feeling like I had nobody to comfort me. So I wore this mask with a fake big grin to hide my hurt, my grief, and my sin. Before long, I had many friends with my mask. I was one of them. But deep inside, I still felt empty, like I was missing a part of me. Nobody could hear my cries at night, for the mask would hide my plight. Nobody could see how deep inside there was this gnawing ache, for remember, the mask dictates you to be fake. Willing to do whatever it wanted me to, my mask led me to believe that it knew what I was going through. I was being defeated. But as soon as I put on my mask, I had this false sense of feeling complete. Behind all the smiles were the tears, and behind all the deceiving comfort were the fears. Everything you think you see wasn't everything there was to me. Day by day, I was slowly dying, and I couldn't go on because there was something missing. I didn't know what it was, so I started reminiscing. I thought I could find a little piece of it in some old friends. You might even know them. Bad movies, bad music, and kissing. Oh, see, you might have laughed. You might say there ain't nothing wrong with kissing, but see, I didn't have a ring on her finger. And what you sow is what you reap. I'll have a daughter one day, and those same seeds will still linger. You have to understand, just because lips have met doesn't mean that hearts are joined. And just because bodies have touched doesn't mean that her mind is a toy. Just because lips have met doesn't mean that a covenant was signed. And just because bodies have touched doesn't mean that this relationship is God assigned. Hoping and even praying that I would find an answer. I was being eaten away like a cancer. Sipping on some lean and drinking the pain away. Before you know it, I've even fallen into an utter decay. The mask is so cutthroat, he has no remorse. He will do whatever he has to keep you, of course. See, let me give you the cure. The cure helped me. The antidote, the answer is found on your knees. But when you are face down, God can replace your mask with a crown. A crown of peace, forgiveness, hope, and love. You'll be able to live life without thoughts of a rope. The devil wants to keep you hanging. He wants to keep reminding you of your past. It's because he's running out of new material. And he knows that because you're here tonight, his time is fading fast. Come on, let's go. Take it off. He really does love you, no matter where you've been. This is the hour. You can leave. No more waiting. Fall into his embrace. Run into his arms. You see, this is grace. It's time for your mask to be removed. Rip it off. Because when he stretched out his arms, his passion to you, he must have surely proved.